Now, let's look at what's been done so far to counter the Wuhan coronavirus in Singapore. Now, to prevent more imported cases, anyone who's been to China in the past 14 days will not be allowed to enter Singapore. Those with Chinese passports, except Singapore PRs and long-term pass holders, will also be denied entry. But immigration officers can exercise discretion on a case-by-case basis to allow entry to those who can show they've not been to China recently. No new visas, including work visas, will be issued to Chinese passport holders. Visa-free transit for them will also be suspended. Likewise, short-term and multiple visit visas will be halted and holders will be refused entry. And temperature screening will also be implemented at all borders to identify those with a fever. Now, Singaporeans and residents returning from China must take a leave of absence from work and school for 14 days. All recent travellers to Hubei assessed to be a risk will also be quarantined. Likewise for those who have come into close contact with confirmed cases. Temperature screening and quarantine facilities are in place at foreign worker dormitories. Quarantine facilities have also been prepared at places like chalets and university campuses. Self-employed Singaporeans and PRs under quarantine will be given $100 a day to relieve their financial burden. Affected employers will receive the $100 if an employee is under quarantine. For taxi and private hire drivers whose livelihoods are disrupted by quarantine, vehicle rental fees will be waived. They will be further supported with allowances from companies and trade associations. The government is expected to roll out measures to help the tourism industry, which is likely to be hit hard by the virus. And in response to panic buying of surgical masks, the government is distributing 4 masks per household for use when someone is unwell. The national stockpile will be prioritized for healthcare institutions, and authorities are also clamping down on profiteering, and those found charging exorbitant prices for masks will be fined.